Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Warren's Hands Outreach Podcast. Welcome. I invite you into our podcast today, our empowering podcast today. I welcome you in today, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day today to be a part of our empowerment podcast today. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you a part of our podcast today as well. This empowering podcast today is going to increase and catapult empowerments within every area of your life to those self-sufficiencies within every area of your life as well. And again, welcome. Before I get started, I invite you all to follow us on our social media platforms at podcasts where you are now, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. You can definitely connect and follow us on those social media platforms as well, because we are definitely increasing and catapulting empowerments on those platforms too. Okay. Our empowering topic today is, what false are you believing about you? What false are you believing about you? False simply means not according with the truth or fact, incorrect. Let me reiterate. False, not according with truth or fact, incorrect. So what are the false that you're believing about you? Are the false from your situations? Question mark. Are the false from your circumstances? Question mark. Are the false from your experiences? Question mark. Are the false from people? Question mark. Let me reiterate those empowering questions here. Are the false from your situations? Question mark. Are the false from your circumstances? Question mark. Are the false from your experiences? Question mark. Are the false from people? Question mark. Really ponder that. Have you allowed the false of the elements that I just mentioned to shape and form in your life? Let me reiterate. Have you allowed the false of the elements, the situations, circumstances, experiences, and from people shape and form in your life? Are you believing the false as a true, as a fact, or correct in your life? Let me reiterate that. Are you believing the false as a true, as a fact, and correct in your life? And if so, why? Why do you believe it? Why do you believe it? To accept something as true, your truth. Are you accepting the false as your truth? Are you accepting the false as your truth? False, not according with truth or fact, incorrect. So are you accepting the false as your truth? I would like you to know that you have so much potential and greatness that is within you to not accept the false as your truth. Okay. Let me reiterate. I would like you to know that you have so much potential and greatness that is within you to not accept the false, something that is not true or fact and is definitely incorrect about you. I would like you to know today, you have so much potential and greatness that is within you to not accept the false. So ask yourself today, am I accepting the false in my life? Am I accepting the false in my life? And why am I accepting the false in my life? Why am I accepting the false in my life? With keeping in mind that false is simply not according with truth or fact, and certainly is incorrect. So why am I accepting the false in my life? When my life is so much greater, I'm going to say that again. When my life is so much greater than and worthy of truth about myself, all the great I can do, all the great I can be, all the great I can have, and so much greatly within me. My life is worthy and worthy of all the great to not accept and or to believe any false. Let me reiterate that. My life is worthy of all the great. I want you to say this to yourself, to not accept and or believe any false. And as I shared with you in the early part of the podcast, false is not according with truth or fact. And it certainly is incorrect, okay? So my life is so much more greater, with all the great that I can be, all the great that I can have, and so much great and greatly within me. I want you to say this to yourself, that my life is worthy and worthy of all the great, to not accept and or believe any false, okay? Because you have greatness that is within you. You have greatness that is within you. Make it more personal and say, I have greatness that is within me, because you do. I have greatness that is within me. All the great that I can do, all the great that I can be, all the great that I can have, and so much great and greatly more within me. I have greatness within me. My life is worthy and worthy of all the great, to not accept and or believe any false. Simply things that are not true about myself, simply things that are not facts about myself, and simply those things which are incorrect about me, myself. I want you to really, really, really grasp this, the concept of this, that your life is worthy of so much great and greatly more that is within you. What you can do, you can be, and you can have, and so much greatly more within you, as I keep reiterating this, okay? To not believe, to not accept and or believe any false about you. And thank you all for joining our Warren's Hands Outreach podcast, and meet us back here for our next empowering podcast. If you would like to further more with the empowerment topic today, if you would like to increase and catapult empowerments in the area of your life and in the area of your truth, and connect with us at warrensoutreach.org, okay? warrensoutreach.org. If you would like to learn furthermore with this empowerment topic today, and if you would like to increase and catapult empowerments in the areas of your life and in your truth, connect with us at warrensoutreach.org. Until then, do not accept false, but embrace your truths that you already have within you.